we are in the house. Happy Mogloween, everybody. I hope you guys are having a good one. First like, thank you for that. Finally, you have some free times to enjoy the video. Well, I hope you do enjoy this stream. I am also going to be dropping my summon code. Let me just change that. There we go. Tan69. So if you guys want to join me, I'm going to be jumping into public dungeons. So I'm not exactly sure how this is going to work. Whether you guys want to jump into the dungeons with me, you are certainly welcome to. I should probably post the link on my Discord too really quickly. So let me just do that real fast. Actually, I'll just drop that right into the announcements since I did mention I was going to be going live. So this is a Mogloween special, and the reason why I'm doing this is because every year that I've been doing YouTube, I have done a Mogloween special. Last year, I don't even remember what I did last year. I have no idea, but this year I decided, since I have the capabilities to live stream, I thought I might as well do that, and that is why I decided to do a live stream. Now let me check something here. Okay. Just making sure it was working, and it is. So yep, that is my code. So if you guys can remember that, because I'm going to keep forgetting. So if you see somebody ask what my summon code is, let them know it's Tan69. I can also periodically show that. But like I said, largely I will be jumping into the public dungeons. Now the first dungeons I'm going to be doing is here in the labyrinth. I'm going to be in the labyrinth running the extreme, and that is the first that I'm going to be doing. And then I will be doing the other Moglin one as well in the manor. So I'm not sure how long this special is going to be. Probably not more than an hour. Probably somewhere around an hour. At the end of this, I will be doing a Artix points giveaway for one winner. So somebody will be able to win, but I'm going to be doing it in game, not in the live stream. I mean, it is going to be on the live stream, but it's going to be in the game that the winner will win. So you will have to be present in the game and on the live stream, because the instructions will be going through the live stream. So hopefully you'll have the capability to do both. Let me just grab a drink. Okay. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to be doing is the extreme dungeon. And right now I do not have... I don't think I have anything from him, actually. I don't have anything. I could make this. No, I can't. I thought I had the lab. What do I have then? Oh, I have that. Okay, so I could make that if I so chose to. This would be kind of cool to get, and this would be kind of cool to get. But I'm not sure if I would ever wear them, so I don't really know. Is this the extreme one? I'm just going to grab that. I haven't done any. What's the extra credits for? Guardian only. I'm just going to grab that because I haven't run these quests since the last time I did a video on it. That's how long it's been. So anyways, let's run the extreme science. And I'm going to be using my controller because it's much easier for me than using the mouse and the keyboard. My friends list is full on this account, but on my other account I still have room because I haven't logged in. So it didn't take very long for my friends list to fill up on this one. But my code is Tan69. 69. I got another 1 mil gold. Oh, I got, I'm at 6.3 mil. So I did have 6 mil a while ago, so I don't think I definitely got more money though. And that was just from doing farming that I would do periodically when I get on, which is largely what I do. That's pretty much all I do when I get on, because I would be farming the bosses, but I really hate how the bosses are right now. So until those get fixed, I'm probably not going to be doing very many boss farming. But I do like running the dungeons because you can also get some pretty good stuff from there. So I'm going to be getting this. Also, I'm going to be telling some real life scary stories that has happened to me or to my cousins and I. In fact, I can tell one now. This was really freaky. If you guys have ever seen any horror movies, it already can get you pretty intense when you're watching a horror movie, if it's dark or whatever. This actually was not at nighttime when I watched it, but I was watching it with a friend of mine, and I forget what it was, but I think it was Insidious or The Conjuring, something like that. It was one of those atmospheric horrors, and we heard a thunk in the kitchen. The dogs, we had 2 dogs there, the dogs were in the room with us, and the cat was upstairs. So it wasn't the cat, and it wasn't the dogs, and there was nobody else in the house. We had no idea what the sound was, so we paused the video and we went to check it out. And we looked for anything that would have fallen or anything that would have made that sound, because it sounded like a bag of beans dropping. It was a really weird sound. And we tried mimicking it by checking some of the stuff, and we could not get that mimic anywhere. Over by the kitchen, her kids had a box of marbles. And I looked at the box and I said, "Has this box always been here?" And she said, "Yeah, the box has been there for a couple months." So I just picked up the box an inch off the ground and I dropped it, and that was the sound we had heard. The exact dead ringer. It was not a bag of beans, it was the box of marbles. And the weird thing was, there was nobody there, so how did it move on its own? Something had picked it up and dropped it. That's what we thought. So we were pretty freaked out. So that is the first horror story of Mogloween. That happened last year. It wasn't during Halloween, but it was around then. It would have been October of last year. Pretty freaky stuff. Oh boy. Oh, are you kidding me? I almost healed. It's been quite a while since I've done this dungeon, but I like this dungeon. I like the idea of it because it's a single room. One dungeon I am not looking forward to is the Mogloween dungeon. That is... I mean, this is a Mogloween dungeon, but this is a different one. The Mogloween dungeon I'm referring to is the very first one, because there's a lot of rooms, and you need to defeat each enemy in each room. There was very little imagination to it when they made that one. It was more just almost like filler content dungeon. But I love the boss. That big Gordthulu guy looks really cool. So I look forward to seeing him, but I don't look forward to the grind. And I don't have any of the drops except for the U pumpkin helm. I have that, but I don't have very many of the... I think I have one. Let me just check what I have. I have the boots and that, which I don't really need the boots, so I'm actually not going to be making the boots. Anyone here play the School of Chaos? No. Yes, I am currently using the alpha. I should be using Warrior, actually, because Warrior is actually a better thing for here because you can take on multiple. In fact, I'm going to switch to warrior. Did I just miss those things? Oh, wait. Am I under combat right now? Son of a... Ugh. Those things were away. And the stupid spiders showed up. Tougher! How's it going? How's my day been so far? Actually, really good so far. I've still got quite a bit of work ahead of me later today, but this morning was a very easy morning. So, did a little bit of Discord stuff and did my regular usual chores, but that was about it. So it was a very relaxing morning, and then this afternoon I got to start with the old grind, but I thought I have about an hour, maybe an hour and a half to do a live stream, so I thought, why not? You haven't joined this dungeon? Well, hopefully you'll get a shot at the next one. I'm going to be doing 2 dungeons here, and then 2 dungeons in the extreme, possibly, depending on the time. Depending on the time, I might not do 2, I might only do 1. I should buy the Raven pet? That's funny you said that because I actually did. I bought the Raven pet because I just thought it was logical. So I didn't have a lot of dragon crystals before, but then I was able to get some thanks to some friends who had given me some. So I was able to buy that, and I still have extra. Still have 8,000. Plus I do my daily ad watching, which also helps accumulate stuff as well, so that's always a win-win. Make sure you watch those ads because that works. Although sometimes when I go to watch the ads, they're not available, so it says there's no sponsor or something, so that does happen occasionally. Hey Melon, how's it going? Hey, what the? Message retracted? Oh, okay. You said something and then you retracted it or deleted it, I guess? I didn't know you could do that. I've never chatted in a live stream before. I mean, I've chatted on the live stream, but I've never written to live streams, at least not that I can recall. Wash those ads? I think you mean watch. Watch those ads. And I do. I also do my daily chest every day if I can, when I get on. I don't get on every day, but holy moly. Oh, bugger. I try to use my potion. What's the code? The code is TAN69. Unless I'm wrong, but I think it is. I think it is TAN69. I'm gonna eat that just to make sure that You opened a legendary chest? Oh, lucky. I haven't got those in a while. There we go. Did you get anything good? Nope, nothing good. Oh, right. I was thinking that was the end for some reason. My bad. It's not the end. My mistake on that, but I did that on purpose. I was making you think. Did you get the new weapon from the grave? Actually, no, I haven't. I have not even farmed at there. I farmed once. I killed 2 bosses for my first daily. The day it came out, I did the 2 dailies, and I haven't done them since, just because I don't have the kind of time to sit around and wait for bosses. If I'm going to be doing that, I would rather do my exercises while I'm watching Netflix rather than play a game and watch Netflix, because ultimately you're not really playing the game, you're just sitting. So to me, it just seemed rather pointless. But I really like the bat, the purple one is really nice. I really like that one, and I want it, but I'm just not going to put the effort in to get it, because by next year I'm sure it's going to be fixed and it's not going to have long spawn times. I don't care if they increase the amount of material you need to get it, as long as I was actually doing something. See, these are my favorite bosses right here that I died them. I speak English. Oh good, Streamlabs actually works. I was Not sure if it actually worked or not, because Streamlabs was acting up on my last stream. I wasn't sure if they were working there. Now, don't listen to everything it says, because some of this is related to Twitch, but some of it is also related to the thing. So if something isn't working on here, it's because it's only Twitch stuff. If it doesn't work on here, it's for Twitch. If it works on here, then good. But there's these feathers. If it talks about feathers, that is only for Twitch. My voice is similar. You know what's so funny? I have had multiple people saying my voice is similar to some other YouTuber, and not just one, but multiple. And then when I listen to them, I don't really hear the same thing, but I don't know if I remember you or not. I have a really bad name memory, so I don't know. I think your name rings a bell, though. Why is it white and gold so rare? Oh, why is white and gold so rare in the game? Well, I guess that's true. Yeah, there are two that I know of. There's one that you can get in the chest, and then there's one that you can get in the daily crafting, the boss crafting, but they're very hard to get. So those are basically the only two that I know of. There might be other gold ones. There we go. Finally got to the boss. This one is a grind. Yet your name does ring a bell, Pixel. I recognize your name. Oh, actually, yeah, you're talking about when we turn into a ghost. I don't think that's a glitch. I think that's intentional. That's part of the dungeon. It turns us all into specters for a little while. Doesn't last very long, but holy moly. This guy hits hard. I don't know if those skull beams are on a timer or not. I haven't run this enough to figure out if it is or not. Whoa. Shoot, he got me anyways? Oh. Blow me down. Well, I am going to be running it again. At least once more. Possibly twice. Depending. Because I do want to do the Moglin. I want to do the Moglin dungeon. You didn't know about that one. It's a secret. No, but I want to do the other Mogloween dungeon. The one that's in the manor. I want to do that one as well. I want to try to get the Rotten, but I'm only going to probably run that dungeon once, because any more than that would probably drive me crazy. That one is so hard. Oh, I almost died. I did die right at the end. I got knocked down. And then when I respawn, I'm not even going to have spooky. Don't need it. Already got it. Yay! Thanks for waiting, guys. Let's attack it. There. Gonna make sure you guys can get a hit on it. There we go. Sometimes you go into a dungeon and then everybody drops it so fast you don't have time to get to it. You're going, no! I missed it. Yeah, tan69. I believe that is my code. Oh, I got the glove. I finished that. And that. There we go. Thanks, guys. Oh, what? You want to do a selfie? Okay. I'll just stand here looking menacing. Kiba. Sorry. See, I call you Kiba. But because of the K-I, has a Kai sound. But it's Kiba. It is Kiba. But I love your head. I thought about getting that, but I just can't think of what that would possibly go with. 5,000 shard set. Level token and the white pirates. Oh, shoot. I forgot about the white pirate set. That's right. There is another one. Hey, Chubb. How's it going? Okay, let's leave this dungeon and go back into the next one. And I'm going to be doing... That's great. Look at this guy's head. I never used that head, but I like it because it reminds me of AQ Worlds. Oh, I forgot about my quest. Let me just turn that in. What is that one? Oh, I'm not even going to be doing that one. But that's okay. I probably have enough to make something. I'm just going to hold on to him right now. And I'm going to run the extreme once again. So if you guys want to join, I don't know if you can just... I think you just have to join as in joining this. Do I have time to farm a rare item? Well, yes and no, because I could get a rare item out of here. Or I'm going to be running the Mogloween one from the manor as well. So I could do that one. But besides those two, those are pretty much the only ones I'm going to be farming. I'm not going to farm the town one because he drops a sword that I would never use because I have a sword with flames. Basically looks exactly the same, so I don't really need another one, even though the other one does look cool. An item makes an emoji appear on screen? Huh? What the? I don't know what the heck that's talking about. Oh, see what Streamlabs just said? Talking about the feathers? That is only for Twitch. That is not on YouTube. The levels is on YouTube. The level things, if it mentions the levels, that's on YouTube. But the feathers, that is not. What server do I usually use? I usually use, sometimes, most of the time, the red. Oh, you played the first dungeon. Okay, well, thanks for coming, Bubble Butt. I love your name, that's hilarious. If you turn into a ghost in this dungeon, then exit the dungeon, you stay a ghost? What? I did not know that. Yes, my code is Tan69. My can is Toad69. That's what I should have said. Is the game dead? No, the game is not dead. Is the game going to die if they continue keeping the bosses the way that they are? Probably, because it's really hurting the player base. Me, I'm only one example, but I'm one of thousands that don't like the long boss spawns. Very few games have that, especially mobile. I can't think of any mobile game that has long boss spawns, because what are you doing? You're just sitting around doing nothing, waiting for a boss to spawn. Once that's fixed, and once other features like guilds and other stuff, the game will definitely pump. Just like when the corn thing happened. When the corn thing happened, that really pumped up the game. And once they start adding more features and less cosmetic sets, the game is really gonna start picking up. But right now, they seem to focus a lot on cosmetic items and stuff. Now, there are two different teams working separately, but on the same game. Like the programming team, they're the ones that come out with the features. Then you've got the artists that are working on the cosmetic sets. So having one working on the sets is perfectly fine because it's not affecting the features, but they really need to work on features of the game. Leveling, like we need a new, it's been so long that we've been level 27. They need to come up with more levels. They need to come up with more ranking as well. In AQ Worlds, you can have a ranking system where you rank up your Darkovia rank, you rank up your Lalosia rank, you rank up all these different ranks, your werewolf, your zombie. That's what they need in this game. They need another reason for us to log on and farm, because we're not just grinding for cosmetic sets, we could be grinding for ranks and levels. That is what's going to really set this game apart from other games if they can do that. But I'm not sure what's taking so long. I don't really think it would be that hard to implement, but I'm not a developer, so it's more a fan. What the? Oh. I wondered what that... My phone just went off. When is the guild update coming? Probably not for another year. Now that's only me saying it, but it hasn't even started, or at least if it has, they're not showing it on the game plan. The bar has not moved on the guild. So I'm pretty sure they haven't started it, which means it's probably a good year away. Goodness. I'm going to have to turn off that vibration on my phone. Okay, that's it. I thought I turned all my phone sounds off, but apparently I did not. So let me just fix that right now. There. Whew. And I died. Oh. Whoa. Holy moly. No, I do not want to leave. Oh, that was close. Anybody else see how close that was? Oh, do I call October Spooktober? No, I don't. But I should. That is a very interesting name. Spooktober. I like that. That's clever. Is there a green and black shoulder except for the one Rast is wearing? Green and black. I can't think of any green and black. There's green and purple, like a dark purple. You can get that from the Ancient Evil in Darkovia Forest, but it's not black and purple. Where are the fiery wings? Actually, there are no fiery wings. There are pictures of developers with the fiery rings, but they're not in the game. It's not something that is actually in the game, and it had something to do with functionality, so I'm not sure if it's something they ever plan on adding, or I think it's possible perhaps at some point, because they do have flames and they do have particles and other stuff. So I think it is something that they could do. It's just, I'm not sure. Have to wait and see. But I do know when they did mention that, it was something to do with its functionality. It wasn't working, or it caused lag or something. Am I the only person alive? Just about. Gotta stay alive. Ha, 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 ha. Staying alive. Oh. What are Artix points for? Good question. You can turn those into dragon crystals. In fact, that's how I get all of my dragon crystals, is from Artix points. If I get Artix points from my friends, or if I buy them myself, that is how I do it. That's how I get dragon crystals, is through Artix points. I buy Artix points and then I convert them into dragon crystals. But you can use them in any, just about any AE game. So Artix points could be used for AdventureQuest Worlds, for AdventureQuest 3D, for Dragon Fable maybe. I don't know. I think it can also be used for Epic Duel as well. I have a video on how to turn Artix points into dragon crystals. It requires linking your AQ3D account to your to your AE, your Artix Entertainment account, which is really, really easy to do. It's all done via the AQ3D website and the Artix website. So it's really, really easy. I have a video, so when the winner of the giveaway I'll be doing today wins, I can drop that video, and that way he'll know exactly how to do it. It's a step-by-step. What can you do in the Blue Ogre live event? Well, when is that? Is that going to be coming up anytime soon? I haven't heard anything about a Blue Ogre live event. Well, the Yokai Island update was supposed to be this week, but it probably won't be. It's probably going to be pushed back to next week. And next week is supposed to be another band. Another battle concert is supposed to be starting on the 5th. Now, I don't know if that's going to be later. I mean, if it's starting on the 5th, it's going to launch most likely on the 5th or the 6th. So possibly early next week, maybe Monday or... Oh, darn it. Walked right into that. Maybe Tuesday, they might come out with a Yokai Island Part 2. Hopefully. Also, I found out what band, I'm not going to say, but I found out what band is going to be playing. So, it's pretty cool. If you liked, all I'm going to say about that is if you liked the Korn music, then you are going to like this music. But if you are not a fan of Korn type of music, then you're probably not going to be interested in this one. But I'm not going to confirm anything at all because I just wouldn't want to get in trouble. Not that I was officially told. I only guessed it based on stuff I read on Twitter. But the metal rock music. Yeah, metal rock music. That's basically... Disturbed would be awesome. That would be a really cool thing to see. You know who would fit in really well with AQ3D? Because of the memes that AQ3D does and because of the weirdness that it has with its puns and stuff like that, YouTube artists like Poppy would be perfect for AQ3D because it's a very, I don't know, meme type of music. My code is TAN69, but I think this dungeon is full right now. But that is my current code, which I will be moving over to the manor after this. How many people? I'm not sure how many people are outside the dungeon. But I have to wait and see, I guess. Oh, I gotta heal. No! Darn that stupid. Oh, I have another scary story. If you guys weren't around for my first scary story, then you missed it. But these are all things that have happened to me throughout my life that have been odd or freaky. And some of these, like this one here, happened when I was like 12, and I can't decipher what part of it is reality and what part of it is fiction. It is hard to decipher. But let me just grab this, check this, nothing good, take a shot at that. Everybody here? Yup. See what I get out of here. It's funny how the dungeon looks so small outside. That's true. It actually does. Do I play with a controller? Yes, I do. I play with a PS4 controller. Wow! I'm getting the full set just about. I think the only thing I'm missing... Well, I mean, the clean, I suppose. You could get the clean lab coat, but the only other thing I'm missing is the helm and the claw, which technically it's the claw and the helm. So, oh wow, you're from Germany? I am doing very well. And how are you doing in Germany? I should do a video on white and gold. Not everyone wants black, blue, or purple. Well, there's not that many purple, but it would be nice to have more bright colors like what you said. Because there are a lot of dark colors, but that is because there's Dej. Dej does a lot of dark stuff, but there are some nice... What the... Oh, I see. Okay. I was wondering what set you had on. I'm looking going, is that some kind of Guardian? Because I hadn't seen the helm in a long time. But that is a nice Paladin set. Looks real clean. Are you wearing the $500,000 sword. I hope that's just the arena sword. Do I want to farm in the Arena of Souls? No. This is going to be specifically for Mogloween stuff, not for other stuff, except for at the end when we do the Artix points giveaway. That'll be kind of... Oh, you're from the Philippines? Wow, there are so many people from different places. That's awesome. Did I get the U Pumpkin helm? Yes, I did. I was relieved to get that because that was basically the only thing I really wanted. And then I got that on my first run. Do I know anyone who... I actually know somebody who has the Yokata of Darkness. Yokata. That's who has it. She's on the Federation. And she got it today, I believe. She finally got all the parts she needed, so she was able to get it. I have not farmed any dye stuff. When is the Mogloween event leaving? I don't know 100%, but I would say if it is leaving soon, it's probably going to be like the 10th of November or something, but probably not before that. Do I play any other MMO? Not really. If I did, what the heck is going on here? Why is there a... What are you doing, player? Blocking my view, making me look like I'm in Frozen. If I did, it would be Destiny, but I don't really play Destiny 2. I used to play Destiny 2, but not really. And the only other one that I potentially would play would probably be AdventureQuest Worlds. But I have little incentive to get on that game. You said you play with a controller? Yes. Is it easy to set up? Yes and no. I play through Switch. Not Switch. I play through Steam. There we go. I had to think of the word. Because I got Stream, Streamlabs, Switch. So, but yeah, I play on Steam and I have a controller hooked up through that. And to me, it was really easy setting it up. I followed a guide from a guy who has it set up on his, and I just tweaked it and made it better my way so that it was easy to control. I can jump with the X button because I'm using the PS4 controller. If you're using the Xbox controller, it'd be the A button. So I can jump, I can swivel. I have the sensitivity up high enough, but not PvP high enough, because for PvP you want to be able to turn on a dime, and I cannot do that right now. So I turned it down because it makes it really crazy when I'm live streaming when it's cranked right up, because you can go boom and spin, makes it really hard to watch. So you play this game for a week? That's it? Wow. Right now you only have 2. I think later on, once you get to Arkengrove, you unlock another one. I think there's 3 in total that you can unlock, but that's it. Right now there's not very many, but there might only just be 2 that you unlock. I'm not 100% sure. But anyways, let's jump over to the manor so I can kind of keep moving with this thing. And what I'm going to do to get there is I'm going to run there. I'm not going to go there. Oh, hey, I'm in a quiet one. Because there was nobody else here, so there's Mort right there. Mort is awesome. I like Mort. But what I'm going to do, as I mentioned, is I am going to run all the way there. Meaning I'm going to be leaving out of this area and then heading to the next one. But just in case you guys want to be in the stream, I'm just going to stay here for a second. Actually, I did have a story that I wanted to mention before I get going. Wait, you're actually crying? What are you crying about? Could I explain why my name is Gold Raven? Because I've always been Raven, and Raven in all my games. I'm Raven in every single game I play, except when I started this one, and this is back when I was on the Xbox 360, and I played this demo of this Gold Angel Warrior guy. You were not actually the Gold Angel Warrior guy, but he was one of the NPCs that shows up and he helps save you in this demo. And he was enormous with these big giant gold wings, and he had this big gold armor. And I thought, well, that is amazing. He looks so cool. And at that point, I decided to change my username on, I think it was the Xbox 360. Or I know it was on RuneScape anyways. On RuneScape, I was always Raven on RuneScape, and I changed that to Gold Raven just because of this one demo where this big giant gold angel warrior was so cool, and I thought, this is like an evolution of a sort. So then it became Gold Raven. So instead of just Raven, it became Gold Raven. And when I started playing AQ3D, that was the very first name I wanted, was Gold Raven. And my cousin at the time also liked the name, and he actually, on his Xbox 360 and on his PS4, was Gold Raven X. And he wanted Gold Raven on AQ3D, and we were making our accounts just about the same time, but luckily I was able to get Gold Raven, so he went with Gold Raven X. So if you ever see him on, which is going to be very rare, he doesn't really play the game, but he is Gold Raven X. And he got that from Lugia X, which was his favorite Pokemon. And mine would be Mewtwo X. Is there a Mewtwo X? If there's a Mewtwo X, that would be my favorite Pokemon. You're crying because you started playing AQ3D. Oh, wow. Because of me? Oh, and you were able to have a conversation. Well, that's great. That's awesome. When you play AQ3D, does your phone... yes, actually, interesting point you brought up about your phone heating up. Because in certain locations, your phone will get hotter than in other locations. And the reason why, I'm pretty sure, this is only my theory, but I'm pretty sure it has something to do with the particles. The more particles in one location, the hotter your phone gets. Because I went to the, what was it called? Dragon's Graveyard. When that place first came out, if you played on the phone, your phone would get hot fast. It did not take very long for your phone to get really hot. And the older your device, the quicker it gets. Yeah, hot. Exactly. I would actually have to stop playing on my phone just to let it cool down because it would get so hot. So there are certain places that you would have to be a little bit more careful of spending time in that location on your phone because it will heat up your phone. And I think that probably has something to do with optimization, but they are always going to be improving the optimization. So I played on tablet too. Samsung. I didn't have a Samsung, but I had a Acer tablet and it worked just fine. But it did get hot in certain locations, so something to kind of keep an eye on. Yeah, Call of Duty doesn't heat up my phone. Well, I mean, I guess after a while of playing it does. But yeah, certain maps in AQ3D will heat up your phone quicker than Call of Duty. But again, I'm pretty sure it has to do with the multiple use of particles, because every area has a certain limit of data that can be sent back and forth, and some maps are at their cap. So if those maps are at their cap and they're not well optimized, this can heat up your device pretty quickly. You play with an attachment that adds control handles on the side? I want that. That would be so cool. I'll have to get that, because then I can actually play other games on my phone besides what I already do. So that's pretty cool. Okay, next location we are jumping over to, and like I said, I'm going to be running there, is going to be in the Moglowmancer area. Moglowmancer. Not the Moglowmancer. The Mogloween manor. So that's where I'm going to be going right now. You can follow me if you want to, but I don't know if you're going to be able to, because I'm going to be moving fast. With my, well, one of my favorite travel, this is one of my favorite travel forms. I love the, I've got a bunch of people spawning in my location, that's funny. I like how this guy runs, because he's kind of slow-mo, but not really. Kind of looks like he's running slow-mo. That's so funny, because these people are spawning on me as I run, so you're seeing flashes behind. I'll just stick to the road. Stick to the road, avoiding the bad guys. Aw, that guy got wrecked. Too bad his name isn't Wrecked. That would have been hilarious, because if his name was Wrecked and he's laying there, oh, I should do that. I gotta create an alt. That's what I'll do. While Yokata of Darkness is true to real life, it would be it would be nice if we actually had designs on it. Do I have a Discord channel? Yes, I do. It's called the AE Federation, and it's not really I mean, it is. I created it, but it's not about me. It's more about the community. So there's a lot of different people there you can hang out with and chat and earn stuff there. We do a lot of giveaways as well. Speaking of which, I might possibly launch a giveaway on there tomorrow, because 2 of our giveaways ended, and there's still one going for some Mogloween pets, but I think I'm probably going to start another one up. So that's most likely tomorrow, another Artix points giveaway. The guy, I mean, you who have been in the Federation, you know how many giveaways we do, but that's because of the community. It's not just me dishing out the giveaways. It's a lot of the community that does it. You just got 2 green candy buckets in those amount of seconds? You use a bot that works with the YouTube, Twitch, and Mixer. Oh, that's nice. Right now, I'm just using the Streamlabs thing because I should make a video on the best Discord guilds. Or maybe not the best Discord guilds, because that would leave some people out, but I could make a video on the best Discord servers of AQ3D. But I would probably base it on activity, because not all of them are very active. So I think I would probably base it on that, considering, and not really considering it best, because I don't really think there is a best Discord channel, but you won the title on the event. Oh, okay, is it an RNG title? Because if you won an RNG title, what those do is those give you access to exclusive giveaways that we have in the Federation from time to time. That's what that does. Yeah, the Ebb and Talon set is really, really expensive. I don't think I need anything here, so let's just jump right into the Extreme, which is going to be over here. Did I call it Extreme? I didn't mean Extreme. And going into the Public Dungeon. We got everybody here. Everybody's in the house. But yeah, the Ebb and Talon was a tricky one to get. And that was my favorite. Before it was available in the shop, and it was expensive in the shop back in pre-beta. And I never got it because it was too expensive. But then they came out with it again, and I was so happy because I had the money to get it, and I got it. As soon as it came out, bam! That was the first thing I wanted. And before that, I used to use the, what was it called? The Dark Defender. That was the armor set I wore all the time. Dark Defender set. I had whole sets built around that armor set. Was a Dark Defender, which you could only get that from the Battle-On War, but then when they came out with the Ebb and Talon, that became my main set. What's my code? My code is, oh, well, yeah, Dark Phoenix posted it. It's Tan69. Right now, though, I'm in a dungeon, so it's already packed full. The Immortals, yeah, they have been the longest running guild, just about. One of the longest running guilds. Although there's not a lot of AQ3D activity going on, there still are people in the Immortals that do play AQ3D, so it's not as active as it once was, but I am friends with several Immortal members, and they did say that they are kind of revamping to improve the activity in AQ3D, so hopefully that will work and more of them will be active. So there are several Immortal members also in the Federation as well. Not in our guild section, but you're not allowed to multi-guild. If you are in the Immortals, you are allowed in other communities, but you're not allowed to be part of other guilds. I can understand that. for us, we encourage being in multiple guilds because I don't find it hurts anything, but I can understand why some guilds don't want that. So it makes sense. Alpha Legionnaires. I don't know what an Alpha Legionnaire is, but if you mean a person who was playing AQ Worlds back when it was in Alpha, then yes. I was playing AQ Worlds back when it was in early access, because I paid for membership actually just to play the early access. Got the Alpha Pirate, and I got a bunch of other. I got a pet in there called the Dark Wolf, and this was after my membership had run out. It was one of the first pets to come into the game. It was one of the very first pets besides the dragons, and it was only meant for members. No non-member could get it, and me and my brother and his girlfriend all got it. One of the very few, probably right now I'd say out of active people, active players, there's probably less than 30 people that have the Dark Wolf, the free version, because there was two versions. There was one that was a member and one that was free. We got the free version, and it was only around for like 24 hours, and then it was locked down because it wasn't meant to be for everybody. It was only meant to be for members. So we got like a super, probably the most rarest pet in the game, even though there is one that looks exactly like it. So yeah, that was pretty cool. But I loved being the Alpha member. Your default look is a common Darkovia cloth. Oh, and the gloves, okay, yeah. Charade boots, and the rest is invisible. Oh, and you've got the Yokata of Darkness. Nice. You're going to get some people asking, how did you get that? Oh, the door's already open? You guys found it already. Wow. When is the Babylon going to be attacked by the Void? I don't know. That's probably going to be a while away, which means the stuff that we got is probably going to be pretty rare for a little while. You're a mutated shark pirate ninja? What? I don't even know what that is. I am on the red server. With a blue... Oh, whiz card. That sounds very interesting. Well, actually, that's an interesting point that you bring up about veterans helping new players, because I actually know quite a few people that do just that. They go to the other places and they help the new players because they remembered what it was like running the dungeons. So there are some, but yeah, it would be a good idea if more of them did go and help the new players, kind of keeps them sticking around. Me and my cousin, Tougher Eagle, a year ago, was doing exactly that. We were going around helping out these new players. We actually met a lot of really nice people doing that. That was probably 2 years ago, actually, now that I think about it. I haven't done that in a really long time, but I really should. Kind of promotes the game in a sense too, and shows them the community that is behind the game, so they don't run into a bunch of trolls and thinks that's what the community's like, because this community, compared to a lot of other gaming communities, is actually really solid. You're having a purple violet ninja type vibe? Whoa, that's an interesting. I have not seen a lot of purple sets, actually. I would like to see a purple set. Yeah, I have 2 undead corn bags too, actually. I don't anymore. I deleted the second one to make room, but yeah, I was at, it's at the Raveyard. Oh yeah, okay. The Gordite Scythe Blade. That's the one that I wasn't going to go for. If I did go for one of them, I would have gone for the purple one, but I might have gone for the other one. If the boss spawns were fixed, then I would have, but... Ooh, I was going to be telling a scary story, and then I forgot all about it. Now, this happened when I was 12 years old. So when I was 12, me and my cousin went down the road from my parents' place, and right near their place is a corner with three roads. Two roads connecting, but it makes like a T. And we called that place Tabenfer. And the reason why we called it Tabenfer was because it had two roads connecting. One of the roads bent, so it kind of looked like an up. It was angling upward, so it bent. And fear, which we put as fur, so it was Tabenfer, which was to and bend and fear. And we called it that because there used to be an old rickety barn. And this is a really old barn. It wasn't used for anything, but when we were younger than 12, we probably 10, 9 or 10, we found a dead cat, and it was just disgusting. I remember going, well, that is probably the grossest thing I've ever seen. But and anyway, so we saw that, and so after that we started giving it different names. We didn't stick to anything until I was 12 years old. We had gone down there, and it was late at night. We took a flashlight and we wanted to explore the barn just to be, fun, spontaneous, and do something adventurous. So we went in with a flashlight, looking around, and we looked for the dead cat, because I remembered years ago we'd seen that dead cat. We looked for the dead cat. We couldn't find it. We couldn't find its skull. We couldn't find anything of it. And I thought, well, wouldn't there be like bones or something? And we couldn't find it anywhere. And something had dragged it off, I guess, or I don't know. But as we were leaving the barn, we heard a cat meowing, which freaked us out because we just automatically assumed it was the ghost of the dead cat. So we took off, and it was shortly after that that we called it Tabenfer. So that summer, that was in the winter, that summer we went back again, and we were told nobody lived at the house at the corner. There was a house right across the street from this old abandoned barn, and no one had lived in it for years. And if they had been, there had been no car in the driveway. The lawn rarely got mowed, and the only time I actually saw it get mowed was when the neighbors mowed it. Cats have 9 lives. Yeah, that's actually true. But so anyways, we went back, and I see a light on in the living room of the abandoned house, which completely had me confused. So we went up to this living room, and this is nighttime. This is probably 9:30 at night. We snuck up and we peeked into the window, not really sure what we're going to see. And there was this old woman on a rocking chair, rocking back and forth, and she's staring at the TV. And so we just happened to glance over at the TV, and there was nothing on the TV but static. And she was staring at it like she was watching a TV show, but there was nothing there. And then all of a sudden, she slowly started looking towards the window, like her head just started roaming towards the window, which of course we ducked down and we took off. When I was telling my cousin this later, I was saying that was the freakiest thing. Like, how did she know we were there? And who was she? Because the place is supposed to be abandoned. And he said, did you notice that behind her glasses she had no eyes? And I had not seen that. She was wearing glasses. That's what I remembered, but I didn't take a good look at her face because I was too freaked out by her looking at us. But that's what he said. He said that she had no eyes. Completely terrorized us. So when I was telling my parents about this years ago, I didn't tell them directly after that, because if they're going, you're spying on our neighbors. So I never said anything. But when I was probably 15 or 16, I was telling my mom, and she said, oh yeah, there was an old woman that used to live there. Her husband had passed away. You remember the guy with one arm? And I didn't really remember him, but apparently when I was 7 years old, he used to go for walks on the road, and we were always terrified because this guy walking across or walking by the road had one arm. So of course you can imagine what a kid can do with that. And that's not even a scary thing, but we were just freaked out by that. But I have a friend in Prince Edward Island. He has one arm, and he's not scary at all. So it's nothing to be scared about. But yeah, that's kind of a combination of two different freaky stories of what happened when I was a kid. And when years later, I asked my cousin about this. Do you remember saying that she had no eyes? And he said, yeah, because she had no eyes in her sockets. It was like black sockets. I said, is that what you saw, or is that what you think you saw? And he couldn't remember. He's like, I have no idea if I was saying that to scare you or if I was really meaning it. I don't know. He said, I was freaked out that night. We've gone back again. That was, I would say probably, I think we were 19. No, because it was just a few years ago. So I actually don't know if it was in the winter or the summer, but it was just a few years ago. We went back just to kind of experience it again. You can't get scared the same as you are when you're 12. You could really get scared, but when you're older, it takes a lot more to scare you. So we went back to Benfer, and no flashlights, no nothing, but the barn's gone. There's no more barn, and people live in the house now, so it's less scary than it was just because of that. But it was pitch black. And I can't remember if I'm thinking this was probably in the summer, but I'm not 100% sure. But I do know it was black as black can be. And we went up the road, just up the road from Benfer. And we heard clippity-clopping, like a horse walking on the road. And he said, who the heck has their horse out at this hour? That's super dangerous because a car could hit it or something. And we were thinking that it was my neighbor just down the road. My parents have this neighbor that used to, I don't know if she did then, but back when I was a kid, she used to take her horse on the road all the time. We'd see her going by our place. And so anyways, we thought, well, maybe it's probably just her going for a walk. But we didn't see the horse. And we could hear the clippity-clop getting closer and couldn't see it. So my cousin, and we were not supposed to have flashlights because that was the part of the whole scare tactic, was to not have a flashlight. My cousin had brought a flashlight with him. And he takes it out of his pocket and he shines it right to where we heard the sound. And there was nothing there. So besides me yelling at him for bringing the flashlight, I was also completely freaked out because the horse sound was not there. I mean, the horse sound had been there, but then when he turned the flashlight on, it was not there. Completely terrifying. So that is scary story number 3. Very, very traumatic, let me tell you. Ever since then, when I go visit my parents, and we drive right down that road, and I'm thinking, oh boy, this is where we saw headless horseman. Or a horse. Maybe no rider. Oh, and another time, actually, this happened not too far from my parents' place as well, down on the train tracks. And this also happened with my same cousin. And this isn't Tougher. I'm not referring about Tougher Eagle. I'm talking about Owen the Gud. And he doesn't play AQ3D, but he has hosted a lot of giveaways for it. But we were walking down the train tracks, and this was not too far from my parents' place. We were probably 15, 16. It wasn't that long ago, but so we're walking down the train tracks, and way off in the distance, we see this light. And we weren't quite sure what it was because it was swiveling a little bit. We thought maybe it was a flashlight, but the way that it was moving, and it seemed to have quite a distance. So we were thinking, what kind of flashlight is that? So we thought, oh wait, actually this isn't a flashlight. This is a lantern. And I actually had one when I went camping. We just stick it on the picnic table and it lights up the whole place. Works great. But this was swiveling back and forth. So we assumed, oh, some person is holding the lantern. And we were able to confirm this when it got closer. We're going, oh, it is somebody walking with a lantern. It's like, what the heck are they doing out here? And this is probably 11 o'clock at night. And it disappeared around the corner. or around a tree. I'm not sure. But by the time we got to where that light was, there was no light or person. So we have no idea what that was. It was just this person swinging this lantern. And so then I was telling my aunt, well, my mom's aunt, I was telling her, and this is a couple of years ago, I was telling her this, and she said that someone had died, an engineer had died on those train tracks back, like, way back in the 1930 or 1940. So, is that what we had seen? It was pretty freaky. You like the stories? Oh, I'm glad. Does KO Ken still stream AQ3D? No, he doesn't. He actually did not. But he is planning to do more streaming. I'm just not sure what kind of streams he's doing. I think he's planning on doing World of Warcraft, from what I understand. But I'd heard that he might be starting around February, but I'm not really sure. But it's not going to be AQ3D, although maybe eventually he'll get into AQ3D. Not 100% sure. The Headless Horseman skeleton hands would look awesome with some sets. Oh, actually, yeah, it would. That would look really good, actually. I should do a set. Oh, all right. Well, then let's do this, because we're going to be doing a Artix Points giveaway. And instead of doing a giveaway, why don't we do a contest, a costume contest? So I'm going to jump over to Join 100, assuming it's available, and we can go over there, bring your best outfit, put your best outfit on, and then I will judge them. I will base it, I'm going to tell you this, I'm going to base it on Mogloween. So it doesn't have to be exactly Mogloween stuff, but it has to be kind of scary, or at least some kind of Mogloweenish vibe to it. Kind of like my set here, this is Necromancer. There's no piece of it that's Mogloween except for the guns, which doesn't really go with the set. Honestly, I would prefer wearing this because the staff that I have goes with the set better. So this is not Mogloween stuff, but it's kind of Mogloweenish because it's kind of, scary. Am I into blue? No, I am in red. Your aunt was possessed by a oh, do you want to hear? I got a ghost story that involves not possession necessarily, but oh my goodness. That is a horrible story. I mean, it's a good story, but it's terrifying. Wow, that is freaky. Okay, let's jump over to the... Ooh, I got a chest. How long have I had... Oops, sorry. What the... That's awesome mask, by the way. That goes really well with... Let me just check my treasure chest. I have not yet done that. See what I got. Ooh, yeah. Add to that. Ooh, I'll take it. Could always use those. And boots, which I don't need, but I'll keep them for now. Yeah, that is crazy. Congrats on that, because I know there's not very many people that have that set. That's the scythe I was wanting to get. See, the problem with that scythe is I don't know what I would put it with, but I love that the bats come out of it. Look at the tiny little bats. That is so funny. Oh my goodness, that's too funny. Okay, off to join 100. And hopefully it still works. And apparently it does. Bing, bang, boom. So you can all join me here. Join 100. And in case you don't know what my summon code is, Tan69. When you forgot your... Yeah, unfortunately I did. I have not been drinking at all. I need to drink. My school time. Nothing really scary happened in my school time. I can tell you one thing I did do. I mean, this isn't scary, but it's funny because I'm a twin. I'm an identical twin. So I have another one that looks, and he sounds a lot like me too. If I was to have a video with him in it, you probably would not be able to tell the difference between me and him when we talk, because we sound so similar. And our mannerisms are also very similar as well. So it's rather funny. But when we were kids, we really don't look so much alike now. But when we were kids, we looked like perfectly identical. And it didn't help that my mom dressed us the same, except that he would wear blue and I would wear red, but it was the same kind of stuff. Very, very hard to tell the difference. We tricked our teachers by swapping places. He would go in my place and I would go in his place. And so she would be calling me his name and him my name. It was a constant thing, which was really funny. But yeah, that's pretty much the only funny school thing that ever happened. But I do have another school. Oh, and you guys have time to go get your outfits if you don't have them on yet. If there's something you want to get. Because I'm just going to tell this is going to be the last scary story. But this one here was also really freaky. And this was probably not that long ago either. Really, I would say it was a few years ago. But my apartment was getting cleaned. And the landlord had a bunch of stuff he had to do. And he had to paint a room in the back and everything. So, and it was on a Saturday. So I didn't have a whole lot to do, so I decided I might as well go up in the woods, because there's woods not that far away from my apartment. This is my old apartment. And so he, came in to clean, and I was like, oh, well, I'm not staying here, so I went for a walk. And it was a beautiful day out, sun, blue sky, it was nice. But in those woods, it was way darker. Creepy dark, which is really weird, because I've been in those woods before, and they don't have that, but this particular time, it was really dark. So, while this is dark, I'm hearing this voice, this distant voice. And it wasn't in my head. It was like a voice in the forest that I could hear. And it was ominous. Like it was a very low voice, but distant. Could barely make out what it was. But then I'd said, "Are you hiding in the woods?" Or I said something like this. And they said something else. So then I said, "Who are you?" And they said one word. And this one word, which I started running in my head. They just said, Tormel. Or some kind. It started with a T, and I couldn't, but it sounded like Tormel or something like this. So I started running that name through my head. Like, did he say his name was Tormel? Or was it Torment? And then all of a sudden, I stopped and froze. The hairs on the back of my neck stood up when I realized he hadn't said Tormel. His name was Torment. And I just got right out of those woods as fast as I possibly could. I stayed on the road for a while, and then I headed back down towards my apartment. Unfortunately, the quickest way to my apartment was back through those woods. So I went back through those woods, but at a very quick pace. And I just decided I'm just not going to think of anything. I'm just going to blank stare and keep moving forward till I get to my apartment. And so I'm almost out of the woods when I hear this huge flutter. Sounded like I had scared a pigeon right in the bushes or something. But it came from above. So when I glance up, I see this enormous bird. I assumed it was a bird. Just a shadow of it, a silhouette, flying over top of the trees. And I was almost out of the woods. By the time I got out of and it was going the direction I was walking. When I came out of the woods, which was just moments later, there was no bird in the sky. So it was terrifying. And I've told a lot of people that story since, and they were going, well, what do you think it was? I said, I have no idea what it was. Like, there's no explanation for that. It wasn't just my brain being bored, because if my brain gets bored, it starts wandering. And this was very focused, so it was creepy. But anyways, so we will do this thing. So the best way to do this is we're going to line up. Not me, but you guys can line up. And then we're going to see basically who wins this. And it's going to be based on basically on the best costume. And actually, I could use you guys to help, because you guys can kind of give me feedback on a vote, kind of like a voting system. In fact, that's what we'll do. We'll do kind of a voting system, so it's not just my opinion. It will be kind of voted on. So you could post a vote in the chat, but you need to line up. You two, you need to line up. Your Lodrimus. Oh, I see. The hooded ornate traveler blue coat. What? Jeez, that's a long title. 10 out of 10. Yeah, let's say 10 out of 10. So that's how we're gonna do the voting. Starting with. Hold on a second. Let me just get a drink. I have not been drinking, so now I have. Let's start right here. We're gonna start with Kiba the Barbarian. You guys are in my way. Oh, wings or no wings? Oh, I don't know. Because the wings go well with the horn and the colors and everything, and it goes well with your gloves. So I would say that the wings are good. I would say keep the wings. Yeah, I would say keep the wings. Oh, yeah, definitely keep the wings. Yeah, the wings look better. They go better with your gloves. So I would definitely go for that. So we'll start with you. Be right back. Oh, I see. Okay, Dark Phoenix will be right back. So Kiba, what I love about yours is your helms and your wings coupled with your mask. Amazing. Plus the fact that you've got a trick-or-treat thing. You are set and ready to go. What do you guys give? Out of 10, I'm going to give that a 7.5. Because I love the helm. I need to get that. I don't have it, but I need to get that. So what do you guys say? 7. Okay, 7 out of 10. So that's good. We need at least 3 people to vote. That's how we're going to do this. And then the winner, the person who gets the most votes based on mine and 3 other people, is going to win. Oh, we got another 7. So yeah. Oh, and somebody said 8. Okay, so you are at a solid 7.5 out of 10 points so far. Moving on to Load. Load, your armor doesn't really match your boots, but your mask matches your boots. I mean, matches your armor. So I can see where that comes into play, although I would say change your boots because that's going to hit you with marks. I'll give you a 6. Oh, and this goes really well with your mask too. So that's really, you got almost perfect, but your boots are really off. So I'm going to give you a 6. What do you guys say for him? Okay, so we got a 5 and we got a 6. Oh, no, that's you. Okay. You'll take a 6. Okay, I see. You couldn't find any boots? Okay. Okay, we got a 5. Okay, so you're looking at 5.5. So that's what your points are. Really? You couldn't find a better boots than purple? Okay, well, still, not bad. Ooh, we have a Legionnaire here. I love Legion stuff, so I'm going to say 7 because I love Legion stuff. I would actually rate you higher, except that your wings do not go with the set because of the red on the wings. If it was the other Raven, then it would be okay, but with the red, kind of throws it off with the blue tinge. So I would say 7. 7 for you. Oh, we got another 7. on you as well. Check title. Death's Hand. Oh, yeah, okay. Nice. I like the title. Wow. 9.5. Okay, 7 and 7. Okay, so we'll give you a 7.5 because... Well, no, actually, no. We have to give you with a 7 because more people voted 7. But you did get a 9.5 out of 10. That is really good. You can't vote for yourself. Nice try, though. Oh, sorry. Did I miss one? You weren't in line before. So you... That's interesting. Because you've got the skulls there. Your horns are not really in line. Well, I guess kind of because of your boots and stuff. I'm going to have to give you 6.5 because it's partially red, partially blue. Kind of confuses me with the color frame. But otherwise, I like the set. I love the skulls. And the horns too, but they just don't combine well together. So I would have to say 6. What do you guys say on that one? We got a 6. We got an 8. That's good. So that would bump you up to 6.5. We need one more vote. One more vote to see where he's going to be standing. And we have a 6.5. Okay. The light in here is not good. I know. But, okay, well, how many people do we have? Do we have enough that we can move to Sanctuary? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have enough we can move to Sanctuary. Let's move to the Sanctuary. Okay, follow me. Whoops. I wasn't sure how many people we had, but we'll have more than enough here, and then that's because if she makes a really good point, Dark Phoenix makes a really good point, the light in here is not good. You gotta stream. Well, yeah, the end of the stream. Right now we're doing a costume contest, and the winner gets 2,000 Artix points. Now we're kind of basing it on Mogloween. That's what's going to give you the more points, unless it's a set that I really like. But it's not based on me. It's based on everybody. Everybody gets to vote on the thing. You want to join? If there's room, jump in. Okay, so we did Luke already. We did Kiba, and we did Lude. No, we didn't. Did we? Oh, yes, we did. Who else was the next in line? Well, I'm just going to start over here because I don't remember. Oh, yeah, it was... We had finished on him. Okay, right. So, oh, well, all right. I guess I'll start over here. First of all, I'm going to have to... well, clever using the double thing. The problem is that's pretty much a full set. So it's not really creative because you're using an actual set, but because I like the set, I'm gonna give you 6. Otherwise you get lower than that because it's not super creative and it's not really Mogloweenish. Whereas if it was Mogloweenish, it would be a little bit more. Okay, you got a 4 and someone gave you a 5, so not super great rating, but I do love the set. It is a really nice set, but unfortunately it is a complete set, so it's not quite the same. Zexid, not sure how to say your name, and everything about your set is awesome. The only thing that I would change... Oh, okay. I was just about to say the only thing that I would change would be your weapon, because your weapon would not go. But actually this weapon goes just fine. Love the wings in the back. Your set is perfect. The fact that you decided to not show any gloves is very interesting. I'm going to give you an 8.5 because you did a really good... Do you have the clip in and everything? Yeah, so 8.5. I'm giving you an 8.5. What do we got? We got a 9.5. We have a 10. Holy. Wow. Okay, so you're looking at a... You're a 9.5, because that is ridiculous. You got most people, so you're a 9.5. Right now you're in the lead. Dark boys, I love your set. That is absolutely amazing. Using those shoulder pads, that did not come with the set, right? That is the one that you get from the daily boss. Very clever using that. The problem is, a lot of this is an actual set, which is going to hurt your overall number. But you put on the vampire thing. I forget what you call that. So, nice cape. Okay, so with somebody... Can you... Yes, you can join. Yes, I will do you as well, Executor. So, Dark Boys, I'm going to have to give you a 7. I love the set and everything about it, but it's rather complete. Mostly complete. Oh, and using the void thing. Very clever. Nice. In fact, you made me want to get that set now. Whereas before, I wasn't that inspired to get it. But now I am, because you made it look awesome. So, congrats on that. But, yeah, because it's mostly complete, I will have to give you a 7 on that one, which means so far, where is she? Okay. So Zex is still there. Zex is still in the lead. What do you guys give? You got a 7, 7, 8. Okay. So, yeah. Well, we're going to say 7.5. You're at 7.5. Sharks? Well, I got to say, your outfit is very original. Using the helm with the sword is an excellent idea. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing a whole lot of Mogloween with your theme, so I'm only going to give you a 7. What do we got? We got 8.5. Okay. Oh, am I not reading the in-game chat? I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Well, you don't need to be on Discord. Okay, so we got 5. Infinity out of 10. Wow, somebody really likes that. Okay, so it looks like you're hovering around 5.5. 5.5, so not the best rating. Okay, so here we got another witch. Wings go really well with the set. I like your weapon choice. No shoulders, interesting. Boots, okay. So I'm going to give you... It is Mogloween. I'm going to be generous and say 8. Even though I could do more. But I like that you've decided not to go with a hat. No shoulders. You're using the Shrade gloves, which is neat. And I believe you're also using the Shrade boots as well. But, so I would say 8. We got an 8.5, 7.5, 7... So you've got a really, I would say 8 based on that. I would say you're at an 8. So you're definitely in second place. The flames are too bright for the other. Yeah, the flames were too bright. Oh, you mean the flames? Oh, right. But they do go well with his weapon, so that's what I like about it. So we got 10. Whoa. Okay, well then, so we'll say solid 8. Solid 8. Solid 8 or 8.5. So it's not solid, but okay. Ziv, I never know how to say your name. I have no idea. I would say your set is really interesting. I love the coupling of the helm with your weapon. What I don't think goes so well is your cape. It's kind of off. I like your belt, goes really good, but the cape is gonna hurt. So, and I'm a Legion fan, but I'm gonna have to say 6.5. So what do you guys say for Ziv? Cape doesn't go well. Okay, so 6. We got a 6 on. Yeah, I wish I could have multiple helms too. That'd be so awesome. We have another 6. We have a 7.5. And a 6. Okay, so you're roughly at a 6. So, okay, Kiba, we already did. Dark Phoenix, okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, let's see here. What I love is your helm going with your set, your gloves and everything works really well. Back piece also coupled perfectly. One thing that I probably would change would be the weapon, because it's not really fitting the set. Doesn't really go with the set because it's a different color. Unique, and I like the theme you have, so I'm going to give it an 8. Too late, you already had the other weapon, that's what I based it on. We got an 8.5, oh, because she didn't, okay. So we got one who didn't like the weapon. 7.5, okay. At least 7. 7.5, okay, so 7.5. Okay, so coupled with my 8, I would say you're solid 7.5. So that's what you're at, is 7.5. Not bad, though. Well, you're too small, so... Oh, sorry, that's not a person. Could you imagine if that was a real person? Dodara? Is that how I say your name? Your set is awesome. Not really Mogloween-y, but I like it. First of all, you didn't go with shoulders, which I find kind of unusual. Your gloves go really well. Go really well together. You're not even wearing a belt. That is really brave. But it's not really Mogloween-y. Even though I do like your set, and I think it's a good set. Oh, you did use different boots. Interesting. Combination is interesting, especially coupled with your mace that you have. But I'm going to give you a 7.5. So what do you guys say? You're going to say, okay, we got a 7. 7.5 was for the other one, right? Yes. Okay, so we have a 7. We have an 8. Okay. And a 7. And an 8. Really? Goodness. And another 7. And a 7. So we're looking roughly at a 7.5. 7.5 because you had some 7s and some 8s. So not a bad set, actually. I'm impressed with what you did with that. Executor. That is one of the white and gold that people were talking about, because there wasn't that many white and gold sets. But you have one on, and I love your set. Looks great. It's not really Mogloween, which is going to take a point, but I like the full thing. I would like to know what boots... Those must be the boots that came with it, which means you're wearing pretty much a complete set minus your back piece. What is your back piece? Oh, I see. I'm not really sure. I would say like 7, maybe 7.5, because it's losing points because it's not Mogloween-ish, and it's kind of complete, but it's a really nice set. What do you guys? Well, I don't really need to inspect them. Assassin's Creed, okay. 7.5, 7.5. What else do we got? Davy Jones out of 10. You can't do Davy Jones out of 10. What else do we got? Do we have any other numbers? Otherwise, we're going to be sticking to... We got a 7? 7.5. Okay, so we're going to... It's going to be somewhere between 7 and 7.5. That's where you're hovering, which means what's her name is still in the lead. And moving over to Never Touch Me. Never Touch Me. First of all, I love your armor. That is awesome. I rarely see people with his shoulders. Congratulations on finding a set that works with it. And the belt too, that works really well. Gloves, very interesting. I like the coupling with the helm. The back piece, because of the brown, really throws it off, but I guess it does kind of go with the belt. I'm going to give you an 8.5, especially with the weapon. The color matches as well. It's got a Mogloween-ish vibe due to the back piece. So I'm gonna say 8.5. What do we got here? We got 9, no, 8. Whoa, you getting some high numbers. 9.5, 9, 8. This is a 10. We got a 10. 8.5. Whoa, boy. Whew, that's how we got a couple 8s. Okay, so you're on a 9. I would say overall you would be a 9 based on the votes. So is that a tie? You're tied right now with Fex, I believe. Right? That's a tie with Fex. Or did Fex get 9.5? I think Fex was at 9. So that means you two are on a tie, which means there's going to need to be a tiebreaker. Okay, just a minute. Let me do this one first. This one here is awesome. I love this one. I'm giving this one a 9. I love the whole purple effect. The hair is matching. The mask goes well with the white. The guns are excellent. The back piece, plus with you get the wings, plus the thing. This is a 9. What do you guys say? We got a 10, 10, 10, 9, 9. Oh my gosh. Okay, 8.5, 10. Whoa. So you are at a solid 9.5 or 10. Okay, you got a low number, 7. Ouch. Maybe 6. What? Look at this. This is well made. Okay, well, I would still say it's standing at a... You said 9. You can't re-vote. Okay, 9? So it's another 9? Because we got the 7s in there. 9, 9. Okay, so it's a 9. So you have a 9, which means there's now 3 people with 9s. So that is crazy. Nice try. You already tried. Good attempt, though. And who did we have left? Oh, okay. We have you. We haven't done you. Yeah, I will. Don't worry. You're going to get it. All right. Let's see. You're kind of... You've got the witch, which is really nice. I like the fact that you have and that's a black one. That's nice. That couples really well. The gloves don't really go. I like the sword because the sword goes really well. Plus it's Legion. I'm going to give you a 7.5. What are we going to give Asvana? What are we going to give Asvana? All 9 should be at this. Oh, okay. Zex was a 9.5. I'm sorry. I thought Zex was... I wasn't sure if that was a 9.5 or if it was a 9. Okay, 9.5. Okay, so Zex is still in the lead then. What do we vote for this one? We got an 8. Ouch. A 5, really. Oh boy, that's 6.8. Okay, we have a 9 and 8. Okay, so you're gonna be roughly, because you got 2 9s plus mine plus the 8, so you're at a 7.5. So 7.5, and all right, let's do you. You're next. I love it because it looks great. Unfortunately, it's rather complete. You have quite a few pieces that are part of a set. So that's going to lose points. Because I like the look of it, I'm going to give it a 7. What do you guys... No, Zex was actually 9.5. I thought I remembered giving a 9.5 to somebody, but I wasn't 100% sure. Wait, where'd you go? The heck? He was right here a second ago, and now he's not here. Hello? Well, we'll just say he was a 7.5? Okay, 7.5. Sounds good. Dark Assassin. Dark Assassin. Dark Assassin, you are all mixed up. You have a little bit of everything on you, which is very creative, but very, I don't know, it's kind of chaotic. So I'm only going to give you a 6.5. So what do we got for Dark Assassin? Don't block the way. Hawabawasa. Yeah, I'm going to say 7.5. We got a 6, 6.98, 9.5. 8, okay. Excuse me, sorry about that. Hope that wasn't too loud. 7. Okay, so you're at a 7 because you had some low numbers, but you got some high numbers. So we'll give you a 7 on that one. And moving over to Hazafaiwait. I love that set. Unfortunately, a large... Oh, no, I guess not. I was going to say a large part of that is set. I am going to give you an 8 because I like it. A solid 8. What do you guys say for the Assassin's Instincts? Well, for Haza. I'm not sure how to say his name. I'm sorry. Okay, we got an 8. 8.5. Good set. 8. Okay. Another 8. Another 8. A 10. Okay, a 5 because it's not, Halloweenish, which is true. It is true, but okay, so it looks like we've got an 8. We're looking at, you've got an 8. A set of 8, so that's pretty good. That's not a bad rating. Oh, we got another person here. Pankay. Pankay, your set is interesting. I don't really see how these shoulders, gloves, or boots go with this as a set. So I'm only going to give you a 7 because I really like the shades. So I'm going to give a 7. It's spooky because of the red glowing right. So he got an 8. Okay. So now we are judging on Pankay. So you guys, we got a 5. 7.5. Okay. 3? Really? 4. Okay, well, looks like you're going to be hovering around the 6 digit. Okay, we're hovering around the 6. 6 for you. Yeah, you might have wanted to have gone with that before. Might have been a little better, but moving on. Trump. Did we do Trump yet? I don't know if we did Trump. I don't think so. Trump here. You're going to have to move over here because you're being blocked. Doing some bag giveaway during the... haha, Corn's going live, which is funny because I'm just about getting off, so that's great. Yeah, Trump, can you move over here? Because you're in the way, and I can't do the judge call. You changed your boots? Well, it's a little too late. Trump, you've got to move it. Yes. Oh, I guess Trump doesn't want to be viewed, so okay. Well, we were down to... Who was it who had the most? Zex. Oh, no, we got one more person right here. Caritas. Not very Mogloweenish. You're wearing a set, and these don't really go... I'm only going to give a 6.5. Wait, the AE went live a few minutes after I went live? Really? I went live at like 1 something, didn't I? Maybe not. I don't remember when I went live. Ooh, 6 low. Okay, well, I think it's safe to say it's going to hover around... Oh, somebody gave a 9 on that? Really? 6, okay, 7. Okay, so hovering around the 6.5. So I think we have a winner. And the winner is Zexid with the witch outfit and the staff and the capes and everything. It was a really good Mogloween set, so definitely has to win this one. Now, there were some really good sets and some that inspired me, like, what's his name? With his inspiration. Never Touch Me, I think it was him. Was it him? Was it Never Touch Me, or was it... Anyways, one of these guys inspired me to get that other set that I would have never got otherwise. So, pretty good. First of all, I am going to need to know what your Discord is, because I'm going to be sending you the code to your Discord, because that's how I'm going to do it. So if you let me know what your Discord is, and then I am going to send you the Artix points thing. Also, if you guys are part of the AE Federation, I am going to be launching a giveaway on there right now. Not right now, but today. Today there's going to be a giveaway on there for Artix points, but it is going to be a little bit of a different type of requirement. On the Federation, you can earn Federation points, and you are going to need these Federation points to enter this giveaway, or, well, to be eligible for this giveaway. So there will be details on the announcements in the Federation. You guys can check that out later. And Zex, what is your Discord name? Okay, well, thanks for joining. Leah, I'm not sure how to say your name, but thanks for joining. Have a good sleep. What the heck is Stream Chat saying, or Streamlabs saying chat for? I don't get that one bit. I certainly don't have it saying chat, but I'll have to look at the things and see what I did. Okay, so your Discord is Zixid. Let me mark that down. Actually, let me just send you a request right now. 3763. All right. I'm going to be sending a friend request. Wait, what was it again? I forgot what it was. EDD03763. All right. Let me just send that right now. Easier to do this. Was it 3763, I think you said? Nope, that wasn't it. Did I do something wrong? Hold on. 3763. That's what I got. I got 3763. Oh, is it because I'm not supposed to... Huh? I don't get it. It's not working. Wait, are you in the Federation? If you're in the Federation, I could just search up your name there and then just send you... Yeah, there you go. Okay. Whew, found you. No problem there then. Okay, so I think the chat is cut off from the message that is before it. What? What chat? The chat? Are you referring to my chat? Or are you talking about the Federation thing? Yeah, there is actually... Oh, what's the Discord name? Oh, my apologies. Right. Yes, it is in the description, or it is also being chatted by the Discord thingy. Oh, no, sorry. Streamlabs. But there we go. That is it for this Mogloween special. I would like to thank you guys for joining, because that was a lot of fun. I liked actually doing the costume contest thing. I thought that was a really cool idea, having that in there, as well as the running the dungeons, which I probably am going to do that again at some point. I don't know if I'll live stream it or just run it. I'm not sure. I might live stream it just for the heck of it, but it would just be, and I'll probably do it on my Twitter if I did do it again. This one here was specifically for the Mogloween special, because it's Mogloween today. So if you guys are going to be going out this evening, or if it already is evening for you, then you might already be going to bed like some of you were already. But anyways, if you guys are going out, just make sure you stay safe, and thanks for watching. We shall see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.